All right, Algebra 1A folks, we're going to finish the notes from yesterday. We're going to do number 6 and number 8 from our notes from yesterday that we didn't have time in class for. So number 6, here's our equation. We're supposed to solve the equation for the variable. Remember, that means get m equal to a number or a number equal to m. That's what that means. And just some good habits here. We can draw a vertical line, separate the left side of the equation from the right side of the equation. Okay, remember, this is a strategy you can use to help yourself out. And then you can cover up each side of the equation and look at just one side at a time. So I'll just start with covering up the left side. And if I look at the right side here, I go, nothing's happening. It's just a negative 25. There's nothing to do. But if I cover up the right side and I look at the left side, I go, hey, that expression can be simplified. We've got a number times parentheses, so we can use the distributive property to simplify this. Sometimes we're going to simplify before we start canceling. So we're going to distribute over here. But be careful here. I would not distribute a 3. I would chop slash this. Whether I physically do it on paper or I just do it in my mind, I would think of that as a negative 3 times the parentheses. So we're going to distribute a negative 3. And when I do that, let's see here. If I do, the 5 is going to wait. Let's start with the 5. But when I distribute the negative 3, I've got negative 3 times m. I'll just write as negative 3m. There's the wink. And then the smile, the negative 3 times a positive 1 is a negative 3. And this is still equal to negative 25 on the right. So I can still cover up the right side and ask myself, does this simplify? And yes, it does. If you want to tell yourself a story, maybe it's something like, I have $5, I owe 3 melons, and I owe $3. And this is all on the same side. Again, I'm ignoring the right side currently. So I say, hey, the 5 and the minus 3 there can combine. So now we can combine our like terms. So here the 5 and the minus 3 there will give us a positive 2. If I have $5 and I owe $3, I'll have $2. The minus 3m is just still there. I still owe the 3 melons. And this is still equal to negative 25. So I ask myself again, all right, now can I simplify any more on the left side? If that's all I had, 2 minus 3m, could I do anything with that? And here the answer is no, we could not. I have $2 and I owe 3 melons. If that's all I had, there's nothing to simplify. So now I'm going to start trying to cancel things. And if you remember, I recommend you cancel your addition or subtraction first. So that'd be the 2. We can take away the $2 we have. Even though you might say, but there's subtraction, shouldn't we add? I'd say, well, but I have the $2, so let's take away the $2. That's going to cancel. I'm left with still owing 3 melons. And on the right side, that's going to be negative 27. Still got one more number to get rid of. That is multiplication by negative 3. So we'll cancel that with division by the same number. Because negative 3 divided by negative 3 is a positive 1. Together with m is 1m. I have a melon now. But I have to balance that equation, divide the other side by negative 3, and I get we get cancellation here with those. But this is going to be a positive 9. Okay. We've solved it. We got our variable equal to a number. Now we need to check this to make sure. So I'm going to take that 9 and I'm going to put it back here. I'll just rewrite the entire equation, m plus 1. So this is the check step now. And remember the check step, we're substituting. I'm going to take this 9 and I'm going to put it in for the variable. So I'll just substitute here. So I'll keep the 5, the minus 3. We'll put in the 9. And and we'll ask ourselves, are those two sides really equal? Okay. So now this is, I'm still kind of ignoring the right side. I'm just going to work on the left side here. You could still distribute the -3 if you wanted to, but now that we have numbers in the parentheses, we can perform the operations in the correct order. We can follow the order of operations. So if I do that, I'm going to get 9 plus 1 is where I'd start. That'd be 10. Everything else is still there. Still wondering, is that equal to -25? I would multiply before I add or subtract. So this will become 5 minus 30 is 5 minus 30 equal to -25. And then, yeah, that's our last operation. We get -25 equals -25, and I go, that's true. Hooray! So my answer of m equals 9 seems like a good answer. I'll stop the video here. I'll make a separate video for number 8. But yeah, feel free, go back, rewatch that.